What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology, the Titans action. Spawning at the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Isis. His name is Skady. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Bubez. The map's Anatolia. And this is a best of 7 show match between these two amazing players. Currently 3-0 for Skady though. Really playing very, very well so far. Not taking anything for granted. He's playing out of his mind. Skady on, well, Skady's playing, yes. Bubez on the other hand, I feel like every single game in this series has been the correct strategy executed wrong, except for that last game. I feel like he had a pretty crummy map and he went with what his plan was for the map, but he didn't have the map to play it off correctly, if you know what I mean. So that's super unfortunate for him. But we'll see if Skady can take this game or if Bubez will defend for another one. Deer coming in here. Kills deer. Ooh, nice little garrison micro. We do have docks on opposite sides of the map here. This is not the biggest deal when you're playing against Isis, because Isis generally gets up 18 fish on this map, so we'll see what he goes for. Looks like he's going for the entirety of this side of the map though, so maybe it will be a big deal. But so long as Bubez scouts it out, which he's doing right now, he's going to move forward and then move around the other map and see the double dock. He should be able to just 18 fish this bottom side of the map, and we'll just split the fish in half and play a little bit of an accelerated Anatolia, which is really, really fun for me because that doesn't happen very often. But generally speaking, what will happen is we'll probably see a couple of docks getting thrown up, and you have to still build a couple of triremes just in case and what have you. But we'll see. Bubez is going to move up to the top and scout up and see what's happening. We do see a villager running over here. Like, this is correct. This is the correct timing to send this villager, but he just doesn't know, and he's going to spot the second dock up here, and I feel like Skady is just going to be able to steal some fish. He may be able to get 12 fish on this side. Oh, that's what can you do? Anyways, we'll see if this is going to be a huge boom here. We've got 8 villagers on wood. The 18 fish is like a 10 villager wood build, and you get up at 530 or something. And we see Skady with 5 villagers wood, 4 villagers gold. He's sending a villager down to this bottom side. We do see that unfortunately for Bubez, he's going to be shorted quite a few fish here. Wait, he may not have spawned fish here as well. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Bubez now throwing up another dock on this side as well. Sometimes you only spawn with sometimes this third fish spawn is cancelled out, and I think it'll be mirrored over this side. But super unfortunate for Bubez there. But we'll see if it matters or not. As if this map isn't already hard enough for Poseidon. And now Bubez is going to be advancing. He's going through Hermes, so quite a fast advance time for Anatolia. Temple's not even up yet for Skady, so he's probably looking at like a 5:45 or even a 6-minute advance time here. He's going to be building fishing ship all up on this business, the Hippocampus, and really not doing what it should. A 4th dock coming down for Bubez as well, which means it's going to be really slow. And not only that, going through Hermes and not going through Ares means he's not going to be able to clean up this dock very fast. And this is a huge dock boom from Skady, which does mean it's going to be a slow second town center from him unless he casts Prosperity onto the gold. And yet again, Skady going for the bizarre mining camp here. I'm not sure I fully understand why he does this. Gonna put the mining camp down here, and we do see a lot of... Oh, he's going for a fast heroic? Okay, monuments to the village going down, granary going down, bars coming through. I like this from Skady. And the Hermes is going to be basically useless. We'll see if you can get the ceasefire in the middle. We do see a second town center instantly for Bubez because of how bad his fish is. He does have decent fish, but it's bad fish. So maybe even a fast third town center could be an option here to counter the fast heroic of Skady, but that does give Skady an option to attack, and it's basically relying on a ceasefire to block the Ancestor's Eclipse. So villagers moving around here. What's happening? What's the plan? Do we build some trireme? Yep. Okay, Bubez. I guess Skady is going. This is working out as best for Skady as he wants this to be a 2-town center water fight, but unfortunately the boss does give it away. So we'll see if Bubez does decide to do something else. But he's housed at this point. You can cancel these trireme. He only builds one. I like that. Just a little bit of harass here to get himself some more fish could be an option. Second town center's up. Bubez sitting with a lot of food in the bank, so that's totally fine. You may have to throw down some stables and get those things going. Armory coming up now for Skady. Lots of resources in the bank. No, it's a 2 gold mine. Where's this? Where's Skady's second gold mine? Here? Surely it has to be here, but I feel like it can't spawn here because it's not in the starting area of your town center. First scene for first scene for Skady. First scene is not for Bubez. Oh, the Sphinx picks off the center. Super unlucky for Bubez. But again, no gold mine for Skady, no second gold mine. It has to be here. You can't not spawn 2 gold mines. The Triumph doing some good damage over here. There's the Prosperity. There's the Nephthys. And look at this gold mine placement. He has to throw down another mining camp. These villages are all going to be bumping into each other, and this mining camp is not getting empowered. Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll see what happens. We've got the Cataclysmus down here. Sphinx is getting chased around by the Theseus. Apollos is out. Archery range is down. Granary coming down as well for Bubez. Random ball just going the wrong way. Make a that in the middle of nowhere. Ouch. Villagers get pulled off the gold mine. Going to be moving forward for the middle of the map, but I like this from Bubez. Moving forward with Hippolyta. If he moves forward with Hippolyta and some Toxotes and everything else, he may be able to prevent a forward town center, forward Migdol. There's the Migdol. This doesn't protect anything though. And Bubez is here. He's here with the Hippolyta. He can pick off the priest or the pharaoh. He should be able to pick it off. And there's a ceasefire. He'll be preventing this Migdol and force the second town center out. Force Skady. Really nice play there. Well, that does mean that a free Ancestor's Eclipse without any worry of a ceasefire is going to be coming. Leviathan out for Skady as well. That is a really bad Migdol. Should have placed it on a gold mine or something, but second town center. And there is no gold here for Skady as well. He is gypped a medium gold mine. That's terrible. That's really bad. Super unfortunate. Bubez throwing down 2 archery ranges in a stable. I think he realizes, well, I'm not sure what he's going to be coming up against, because normally when you fast heroic, you get pushed off this food, but Bubez hasn't pushed him off food at all. So it's probably going to be a war elephant, mostly coming through. Now Skady moving forward, Ancestor's Eclipse onto the economy here. Theseus versing the Sphinx. He will win that, even with the Eclipse. And the villagers just have to basically go idle for some time here as the ancestors are moving around trying to find something to do. Villagers unfortunately come out of that town center a little bit prematurely. Doesn't lose any though. Aphrodite has come through for Bubez, which is huge. Nemean Lion coming out as well. And the villagers have to. You just have to accept it. You've got Ancestors running around your base. You just got to garrison the villages and just take the economic damage. Unfortunately, they're just so fast, and you can't run away from them. But now Skady got control over all of the town centers as well. Bubez is in a good position though. Chariot Arch is getting built, Spearmen getting built, and the ancestors do die. The village will go back to work. Gold mines for Bubez are okay. They're okay, but they're not amazing. Chariot Arch is going after the Nemean line. It's moving forward. No, run away. Fair enough. Hippocon coming through. Doing their thing. Mark it up for Bubez. Oh, I like this. Going straight for the Mythic Age. Go for an Earthquake. But there's already monuments for the soldiers here. So I'm not sure what that's going to do. We've got a bunch of Spearmen getting built on auto queue back here. Not sure if Skady's going to know what's hit him. Oh, he has worked it out. There's the curse. Picks off a lot of those chariot archers. Nice play there. And which one? We're going to Hephaestus. Okay, nice. I like this. He's going to get the Colossus out, and he's going to be able to push through this location fairly easily, I think. And with all the villages on the favor, he's going to get Forge of Olympus. He's going to have super strong units. As long as he can prevent this town center, which he should be able to with the Petropolis as well. So there's going to be 3 town centers to 2, which is not that hard to overcome if your units are super powered with iron against anything else. Now the village is moving forward, going to grab this town center as they're trying to. Bunch of spearmen moving forward. Pharaoh is going to come in as well. You can't really fight this at this point. You've got to kind of... You can try and fight it, okay. But the Nemean lion is going to get sniped. You get those Toxotes onto the Pharaoh here. Nice Nemean lion roar. Going to try and get these villagers killed, but it's not going to do too much. And Bubez has to get out of here. We can set up a fortress here as well, though. So it's not. This town center is very, very dangerous to be getting grabbed. Honestly, would have preferred for Skady to grab the back town center first before going for this one. Maybe walling off up here first as well, but Skady going for this while the Mythic Age is coming through. There's Hephaestus. Armor is coming down. Plentyvault comes down. Colossus comes out. Will we see an Insta Polyphemus? Gets the Polyphemus out, then that's a huge tank as well to just deal with this, and the Egyptian army can't really deal with him that well this early on. Toxotes is going to be trying to pick off these guys. They're doing really nicely here. Colossus is going to move forward. We do see Forge of Olympus coming through. Lots of idle villages though. He needs to move forward. We do see a fortress coming up. Chariot's moving over though. This fortress is going to be slow. It's going to be slow to get up. He's only got 5 villages on it. Chariots are trying to focus the villages down. They took them off very, very fast, so it's going to be close. Colossus now beating away at this town center. Mercenary coming out as well. More villagers move forward. They will be able to get this fortress up, which does secure him the gold mine for the time being. There is a siege works though. One priest is up. It's not going to be enough to slow this Colossus down though. There's the fortress. It's up. Going to pick off those chariot archers. He's going to try and sit underneath it though. More archery ranges coming down. Villagers coming over here though. They're going to be trying to pick off these chariot archers. They have to run away at this point. So you can do a little bit of micro or something. Theseus coming out. Bubez try and take this down. We do have enough priests now. And with the help of the mercenary cavalry, going to be enough to take this down. We still don't have a Petropolis coming out for Bubez. I'd love to see a wall getting thrown up preemptively here. Wall here, just to cut off any sort of shenanigans, and then just send a Petropolis in here to pick this off. Sky's sitting with next to no resources at this point. We do have a Heliopolis coming through as well. I love that from Bubez. Bubez sitting at only 102 population though. Trying to get those armory upgrades coming through. He has got the copper upgrades coming in. Scorpion Men coming through for Skady. Bubez just really struggling to get the resources coming through. Got some Covenants coming in as well. Nice garrison from Bubez. Does lose quite a few of those resources though. And sneaking the town center. Bubez does not care. He's like, alright, I'm just going to go for it. Villagers are under attack though. Need to get those units out and stop these villagers from dying, because that's really important for for Bubez. He's got next to no resources in the bank as well, so it's very difficult for him. Does have a Heliopolis out though, that's getting picked off by those spearmen. Heliopolis does a lot of damage. You kind of want to target down myth units with your siege if you can, because they have less crush armor. You can see crush armor for chariot archers is 99%. So the Heliopolis does a little bit extra damage against those myth units than anything else. Villagers moving forward for Skady. He's making a little bit of an all-in now onto this location, as Bubez really struggling to get the gold economy. Does have the market to trade if he needs to. And the wood does sell for quite a bit at this point as well. Villagers moving out here as they're trying to take down this fortress. Remember, killing this fortress does give Bubez quite a spike, and that's a lot of villagers get thrown away there. Colossus taking this town center down. Villagers have snuck forward as well. They're out of line of sight, and this town center is going down right now. Bubez has Skady has no gold in the bank. Really nice play there with that Colossus, and somehow Bubez is managing to hold on here. Down town center, down population, down economy even. Maybe not down economy, but he's definitely ahead in the tech. Retreating yet again, trying to pick off that Scorpion Man. Gets nice marker yet again, pulling it back. And Skady is actually running out of gold on this gold mine as well, which is going to be key. He does have this marked up, hasn't started a trade route at all. It's a fairly decent trade route though if he wants to start it. Chariot archers trying to siege away the army of Bubez moving forward. I'm going to try and pick this off. He's quite strong here. Nice macro from Skady onto the chariot archers though. More Toxotes coming in. This is probably one of the rare games where I'd like to see Peltas getting built. Just because there's so many chariots. But I guess the Toxotes, they do a good job anyways. And we do see the Colossus has managed to get onto this town center. Pharaoh tried to duck away, and he has managed to do so, but he's under attack, and he does get picked off there. Nice snipe. Bubez is going to be able to take down this town center. And Skady does tap out there. GG. Bubez taken this game. Well played by Bubez. Super good game there, taking that one. Unfortunately, Skady gets a bit of a rough map. So does not manage to take it, but besides the gold mine and the missing fish though, wait, there was no missing fish. I tell a lie, the fish was actually up here. Totally fine. But it didn't matter that Skady was short of the gold mine here. I think he might have just overestimated the game. Maybe that was my bad. Anyways, I didn't know till later because I assumed it was here.